Hey guys, Cecil here from HamCoLive.com. We're about an hour and a half away from the first concert in our Homegrown Music Concert Series. It's going to be over at Sid's. And people have kind of been asking me as we're doing this concert series, like, where did this come from? Why are you doing it? That sort of thing. So I thought I'd kind of give you a peek behind the curtain and kind of tell you the story. It was about 2 years ago now. I was walking in downtown Noblesville and I thought, I should go see some live music. And I didn't know who was playing where, right? And I realized, well, I'm gonna have to look up every venue's website or social media, or every band's website or social media, just to kind of figure out who's playing where. It'd be nice if there was one website I could go to that had everything. And there really wasn't. So I just created it. And that's become HamCoLive.com. Of course, we've got the online calendar, we've got the weekly newsletter and social media where we just promote live music in Hamilton County. And our mission, our goal from the outset has always been, let's make Hamilton County broadly, and honestly Noblesville specifically, a live music destination, the premier live music destination in the Midwest. And one of the things we quickly realized is that, if we're going to do that, we really need to put an emphasis on original local music. Songwriters and bands that are writing and creating their own music. And that's really where the Homegrown Music Concert Series was born. So the idea behind the Homegrown Music Concert Series was really this. A lot of bars don't necessarily want to take a chance on original music or original artists. Bands that are kind of doing their own songs, their own material. Because they kind of think, well, if we take a chance on this band that nobody's heard of, maybe no one shows up, and we got to pay the band, and then we're out this money, that sort of thing. So I said, well, what if HamCo Live, what if we just cover the cost of the artist, right? We take that risk away from the bars and the venues. And then to cover that 3-hour span, because not all bands have 3 hours worth of material to play, what if we package together 3 acts, 3 bands, maybe a singer-songwriter and 2 bands, and then we cover that 3-hour block? And that's really where the Homegrown Music Series kind of started to form. And we said, well, what if we focus specifically on Central Indiana artists, Central Indiana songwriters, Central Indiana bands, and really promote our local music scene. We have just incredible singer-songwriters, bands putting out amazing music that we feel like, it's kind of criminal that these bands don't get the opportunity to showcase their music and build their audience. So let's give them a shot. Give it up one more time for the Moontown Pickle Stompers! Give it up one more time for Storm Crow! One more time for Glenn Sealer!